Hi, my name is Tracy Pepe. Welcome to The Scented Lair. Today's class or YouTube video is about some blending techniques, and I wanted to share them with you because we've had a few questions at the studio, and I wanted to follow up with my quest for teaching people about essential oils and how to work with them. If you like this YouTube channel, please hit subscribe. It supports the channel, and please tell your friends about something new and exciting on YouTube. So back at the studio here in downtown Brampton, I focus on creating scents, and a lot of people really do have a misunderstanding about fragrances and raw materials. First and foremost, essential oils are chemicals. They're natural-based organic chemicals that are created. They are used in perfumery. They are used by the industry. It's a massive fragrance, billion-dollar industry. And there's various different grades, and there's a whole bunch of misunderstanding about where they come from. And we've talked a little bit on here about the origin, which is very important. Raw materials come from different parts of the world. But I think what is an interesting subject, and I want to touch about that, is what do you mix it with? Essential oils are not something that just blend with everything. They do require other chemicals or other raw materials to break them down. Other essential oils work well with each other. So for example, if you have a thick substance like a vetiver oil, which is kind of gummy, you can mix it with another essential oil like lemon or lime or orange or a citrus note, which is much more fluid, and those two oils will break them down. There's techniques though, because you're going to need a lot more citrus oils than you are with the vetiver because it's a lot more concentrated. Essential oils are actually sold by weight, and a lot of people aren't aware of that. They're sold by the pound. And so the vast density of the essential oil actually has a lot to do with the potency. Now, I'm in the studio quite frequently. I've been around essential oils for 30 years, and I hear people make comments about, oh, they're strong. It's not a really good terminology to describe an essential oil. They may have a hit just like skunk oil is, and it's fresh and it creates this environment, but all essential oils are strong. They all have various different volatility, and so they evaporate at a different rate. And I think that's what's very important. But when you're blending essential oils, one of the simplest tricks that I've always used in my class is to dip the essential oil in the sticks. So we work with, we work with these sticks. You can use tissue. Blending sticks are really interesting. They're valuable tools. Dip them into the different fragrances and hold them up and put them all together. Now you get an interpretation. Now you get a sense of how the oils are going to blend together. Mixing drop by drop can be very costly, and it can be very wasteful because sometimes they don't work. And so when you put the oils together, you get a sense if they are going to work together. I've done this quite frequently when I'm making dishes and I'm using different spices that I haven't used before. So this is something that I would consider for sure. Also, when you're blending, it's what you're mixing it with. Now, alcohol is a substance that does break down essential oils, and it's required to create, I guess, an adhesion, may I say, and that's why it's used in eau de toilettes and perfumes and fragrances, because that alcohol, you need it to stick to the skin or the essential oil doesn't hold. You can't just put essential oils in water. Not all alcohols are the same. There are a variety of different alcohols, and a perfumer's grade of alcohol is very different than the alcohol that you purchase at a liquor store or rubbing alcohol, for example. So the grade of the alcohol is also important. But essential oils, personally, they like fat. They love fatty acids. And so mixing them with carrier oils is a really good opportunity. In the fragrance industry, there's a whole bunch of chemicals that are used because it is cheaper and it is safer, because they do some toxicology and they make sure that the product, specifically if it's going on the skin, is safe. Just because things are natural doesn't mean that you should just trust them and assume that it's not going to be harmful to you. There are a lot of concerns with essential oils. They can irritate your skin. They can cause burning in the sun, or photosensitivity is what they call it. Hives, they can give you a drastic it can be uncomfortable. Some oils can be toxic if they're consumed too much of. And last but not least, don't drink them. I've heard some crazy stuff about people ingesting essential oils. I'm going to tell you right now, that is ridiculous. But you know, I've only been using them for 30 years, so what would I know? I'm just telling you, when you ingest it and it goes into your stomach, the gastric juices in your stomach wall will destroy the essential oil, so you'll never get any of the therapeutic values at all, as well as they're concentrated, and it's just not a good idea. Anyway, thanks very much. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to chatting with you again about what to do with these essential oils now that we've purchased them. Have a great day.